Hello there. Welcome to another episode of Miguel's View. Today we're going to be going over Dogecoin. Why is Dogecoin dumping right now? Well, you're about to find out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hey guys, so let's go ahead and go into the charts and find out what's going on with Dogecoin. We can see here that it broke the uptrend we had drawn yesterday. And if you're not signed up to my channel, you need to sign up because I told you in the previous video that if we broke this trend, we're going to come and test this support. So that's why it's important that you go ahead and subscribe right now. All right, because you need to stay up with the latest trends on Dogecoin. All right, so let's look at the bigger picture. This is the 1 hour. All right, you see we broke this trend, and when we break trends, guys, people begin to sell. That's just the way it works. That's why trends are your friend. Let's go to a bigger time frame here. That 4 hours is one of my favorites, and the daily to see, just to look at the bigger picture of what's happening in Dogecoin. And we can see here, clearly it broke the support, all right, of this uptrend that we had going on. Also, MACD, all right, was in the negative territory. And I said yesterday, if we cannot break above this downtrend line right here, and the MACD doesn't cross over, most likely we're gonna, come and test this support area. If we did cross over, we're gonna see the RSI break through and continue off this trend line, and also you will see the MACD, all right, and the trend break here. And that's exactly what's happening, guys. We could not break, all right, over this downtrend, and so MACD is still to the negative side, and we are coming down. All right, how far can we go? Well, right now we found some support here around that 42 area. Okay, so that is some nice support there that we've had in the past. You can see right here we bounced, and right here we broke through, but we got on the support here around this 36 cent area, and we bounced right back. So there's a lot of buyers around this area, guys. So if you're looking for dips, this is the opportunity that you can buy in on dips for a potential of run up. Okay, I always say you don't want to you don't want to be buying up here. You don't want to be buying up here. Up here, you always want to buy on dips. All right, that is the best time to buy. Again, this is not financial advice. This is just my opinion. This is how I play the markets and the cryptocurrency. All right, I'm always looking for dips because I want to get stuff on sale. I don't want to pay premium price for anything. Okay, so I did have some orders here at 42 cents, and 43 I did get filled in, and I'm looking for some dips around this area too. If I can get filled in around 38, 37 area, I will be looking to get some more. Okay, MACD is on the negative side. Okay, so we have RSI. You could see that we've bounced around these areas, around the 32 area. Right now we're at 34, so it does have room to come down a bit, okay, before we can go ahead and bounce back up. So if you have the RSI testing some previous support, and you have the charts also testing previous support, is the probability of it bouncing are very high. That's how you use different indicators to tell you the same thing, so you can higher probabilities of that play. So let's go ahead and go to the daily chart, and you can see we've had 4 multiple red candles, and today we broke the previous day low. All right, and we are heading down right now. Let's go ahead and draw a trend here. All right, so the daily trend on the RSI looks like this. We do have to break over. RSI does need to come back to the positive side so we can see some momentum to the upside. I've told you in the past, okay, that there's traders that trade strictly based on the MACD, and when the MACD is negative, they get out, and so that causes the coin, in this case, I was gonna say stock, but to lose volume. Okay, so we lose traders whenever we have MACD in the negative side. So that's what's happening. As soon as we cross to the positive side, like what happened here, you can see momentum comes in, volume comes in, and we go to the upside. So nothing really to worry about as long as we hold support. Do have a plan, like I always say. Do have a plan. Do have a strategy. What are you gonna do if it breaks support? Are you gonna get out with a small loss, or you're gonna keep adding at the support levels right now? It's really it's really up to you. Have a plan, have a strategy, have a max loss. What's gonna happen? Can the stock can Dogecoin go to $1? Yes, it can, but it can also come to 18 cents. Nothing is ever for sure in the markets or in cryptocurrency. Nothing's ever for sure. Whoever says it's gonna go somewhere and they guarantee it, they're liars. All right, nobody ever knows. Let me take off this string. Nobody ever knows how far anything's gonna go. Okay, we play a game of probabilities in the stock market, and how do we take high probability setups and we play those? And how do we take those? Well, easy. Drawing your support and resistance. And along with your indicators that you like the most, and and you trade them. I've bought support and I've sold at resistance multiple times on Dogecoin. If you're the type that you're holding long term and you have diamond hands, well then that's your style. That's fine too. Nothing wrong with that. I have some coins as well. As a matter of fact, I had Dogecoin since 2018, so you can't talk to me about diamond hands. I was diamond handing Dogecoin for a while. Okay, but it has to come a point where you're happy with profits and you take something off the table, and then you play your support and resistance, and nothing wrong with that. It's totally up to you how you want to play. Everybody is different and everybody's comfortable doing different things. So if if you want to invest long term in Doge, get on the dip areas, at support areas where you're getting a good deal. If you're gonna go buy a car and they tell you, well, if you wait for next week, we'll give it to you, 10,000 less than what we're offering right now. What would you do? You would wait, right? That extra week. It's the same thing with the stock market or cryptocurrency. If you wait for a support level to come down to, and buy it there. Don't be getting up here where you get FOMO and now you're down a lot of money around this area, and now you sell and then the stock reverses and it goes back up. It happens all the time. It's just mind psychology. You have to learn to get into the support areas, and you get stuff that is on sale instead of a premium price. So that's the way I approach the markets, guys, and that's the way. That's why I'm doing this channel, so you can learn as well. So don't forget to like and subscribe, okay? Because I'm gonna be doing a series on Dogecoin, on everything, on every day, going through what it's doing, what kind of support it's holding. Is it a good buy? Should you be taking profits? I give you my point of view, and then you decide what you want to do in Dogecoin. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you can keep up with the latest trends in Doge. Also, if you know people that want to get into crypto, want to get into Doge, but they don't know when to get in, go ahead and share this video with them so they can know, so they can get educated. That's what I'm here for. I am new to YouTube, but I'm not new to trading. I've been doing this for some years now, and I want to offer my knowledge to you guys, so you just don't buy the hype of what everybody's telling you. Buy now. You're gonna miss out. It's going to $1. It's going to $5. Buy now, and guess what? You end up buying up here, and then you're down lots of money down here, and you end up selling, and then it goes up, and it's a mess. It's a mess. It's better if you educate yourself, on how to read the charts, how to get in the support areas, and that's what I'm here for. So make sure you you like and you subscribe to the channel so you can educate yourself, and you can also share with others so they can learn as well. All right, guys. So that's what I see with Dogecoin. I am getting the dips. Okay. I am gonna get, if it comes down here, I'm gonna load even more. Okay. There's a great support areas that have been great supports. You can see here it used to be resistance, and what happens is old resistance becomes new support when something cannot get through. Okay, and then all of a sudden, with volume, it goes through that wall. Okay, next time that wall, right, that used to be resistance is not gonna be support level. So next time the stock comes and tests what used to be a wall is not gonna be support. Okay, and the stock, or in this case crypto, will bounce off of it. So that's the way support and resistance works. Okay, so we do have support levels around this area, and this to me this is a buy zone with RSI coming down to this 32 area. We could we could see a bounce there. Nothing is guaranteed, all right, but at least you're buying at low levels and not high levels. If it breaks the support, then you need to decide if you're going to take a small loss or you're just going to keep adding a support. That's something that you have to decide for yourself. Are you investing long term? Are you investing short term? Are you just looking for a scalp? Are you looking for a 10 cent, 15 cent move and then take your profits? What is it that you are looking for? And then when you decide that, then you decide how you're going to trade this. So if we go to the daily, I think we already did. Yeah, so now we have this trend on the daily, guys, and what happened? Did I mess it up? We have this trend on the daily, and it's basically a downtrend, and we need to break above. Hopefully, if we hold this support right here, next candle we can break above. We're gonna come and test this 60 cent area, and then go up to test this trend line up here. Let's go to the 4-hour. Yeah, so we'll test around this 55 area, then we'll test this 59, and we can break above this. We're gonna come and test this trend line right here around 70. However high, however long it takes, this line is gonna keep going up higher and higher. I think I messed it up. This line is gonna keep going higher and higher as the days go by, and it's good because that means that when the stock is moving along this way, the higher it is, the higher the resistance is going to be before the stock gets to that area. All right. And hit some sort of resistance. As if you were following me in the previous videos, when I started making videos around this area right here, and I told you, as long as we stay above this trend, we're good. You don't have to worry about it. And man, Doge just held this trend like a champ. And it kept breaking resistance. Right here, you see resistance, and next time it came up and broke it. And then this resistance right here used to be previous resistance, okay, from back in April. It tried it one time, tried it a second time, and the third time is usually the charm. It's called a third touch breakout. That's exactly what happened. 1, 2, 3. The third one came in with volume, just exploded to the upside, then we consolidated. Nothing can ever go up, guys, forever. Okay, stocks do need to come down. They need to consolidate. The RSI needs to breathe a little bit, some room to rest, and then we go for a next move up. So, it's not panic time right now. It's just resting a little bit, and as long as there's no bad news or anything that can affect it drastically, it should be okay. There's a lot of people that are on board. You have Mark Cuban, Elon Musk, and if let's say Amazon comes on and says, hey, we're gonna start taking Dogecoin, to purchase this stuff. to purchase items on Amazon. I mean, that would be huge. So stuff like that will make trend lines break like butter. Okay, so any sort of good news will make this trend lines just break, and then we'll go and hit the next resistance. A lot of people say, "How did you know? How did you hit the target exactly?" Okay, for example, when we hit this trend right here, I hit it exactly on the dot. That's where I have my target to sell and everything, because all I did was put the trend line. Okay, put the trend line. All right. The RSI was way oversold already. I mean, overbought already. We hit trend. I knew that was the top right there. So those are things that you have to look at. Let's see what else. I think, yeah, that's pretty much it with Dogecoin, guys. We should hold some support here. I am buying these dips again. I am looking for in the next few days to break above this and come and test this 55, 59, and potentially go up to 70. So there's no need to worry right now. If it breaks below, I'll add some right here. So everything looks okay right now. We've been in these areas before, and they just get bought right back up. Okay. We also went over Bitcoin on the last video, and for some people that follow Bitcoin, we're still on this downtrend, and we're holding the support area. There's a lot of buyers on this area. You can see every time it comes, it gets bought back up. So as long as we stay above this area, no. This is not. This is Ethereum Classic. This is not Bitcoin. I clicked on the wrong one. But Bitcoin is on the downtrend too. Here's my chart. I was wondering where my lines are going. I was like, did I mess them up? So the Bitcoin is on the downtrend. It did, as a matter of fact, it did break some support here. Let's see where next support is. Let's go to the daily. Okay, so it's hitting right at support right there on the daily. Let's go ahead and put a support line. Okay, so we're hitting at support right on the daily. RSI is way oversold now in the 2022, so it could possibly bounce there. Okay, because remember, old resistance becomes new support, so we could see a bounce here and start moving on up. Okay, and then our next resistance is going to be 47, then 51, and 55. So hopefully we find some support there. If it doesn't, our next support for Bitcoin is going to be around this area. What happened to my line? Okay, around that area. So we'll see what happens with Dogecoin. Now, what happened with my RSI? Let's see what happened. Okay, I think I messed up the chart. Okay. Anyways, that's Bitcoin, and as long as we keep going this downtrend, it's looking pretty bearish. But once we find some support and break above this trend, I believe Bitcoin is going to come up to around this 50 area, and we'll see if we can move up from there. So that's all, guys, for now. Hope you enjoy the video. Hope you enjoy all the technical analysis I'm doing for Dogecoin, and that you find this useful. Don't forget to subscribe, okay, so you can keep updated with all the technical analysis I do on Dogecoin. Also, share it on your social media, share it with friends, family that want to get into, but they don't know what areas or what levels to get in. This will be great for them to learn. So again, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on the little notification bell so next time I do a video, you get notified and you stay up to the trend on Dogecoin, what's happening. Should you invest more? Should you sell? Give you the best, my best view on what could possibly are your options, and then you make a decision for yourself. So thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Adios.